Woo, that girl was trying to be all up in the camera.
I was. What's the tea? What's the tea?
Girl, not a lot, not much.
At least not this episode. Hey,
y'all. Welcome to Faith Over Everything's review of reality TV. Okay. We are trying to dibble dabble in a little bit of stuff not every. Some shows we do not watch. So we are doing Real Housewives of Potomac, Real Housewives of Atlanta. So welcome to our We View Wednesday, okay? Because we are going to review. And it's Wednesday. I am one half of your host. My name is Angela Suggs.
I am Jasmine Suggs.
And again, we are reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta. We are on season 15, episode 1, titled Who's Gonna Check My New Boo? Okay. And we are going to jump right into it. If this is your first time catching our review shows, we do break it down scene by scene. So let's start off at Sheree's house. She has her man friend, Martell, stops by.
Mm-hmm.
If you do not watch another reality show entitled Love and Marriage Huntsville, well, I was about to forget what it was called. There's a show on
marriage.
Love and marriage. It's an institute you can't disparage. As the Lord. Okay, I'm sorry. That was Married with Children, y'all. Anyway, is it on OWN? Yes, it was on OWN. It's a show called Love and Marriage Huntsville. Martell was married, cheated on his wife, had a baby on her. They had been married for I don't know how many years, 4 children, all of that thing. So he is known in the reality TV universe. And now I guess he's dating Sheree. They met through a mutual friend. Do you have any thoughts on this pair?
No.
You are Xavier's auntie. That baby said Xavier would be like, I'd be like, come on. He'll be like, no. He'll be like, don't, boy, I thought you was about to say something. For real. And you was giving it thought.
I really don't have any, I'm speechless of how, they cute together. I ain't gonna lie. They do look good together, but just because I know what reality TV shows us of what about him and about her look like it's gonna be too much drama already, but they look good together.
And it's always questionable when you see somebody from another reality TV show hook up with another reality TV person. You'd be like, is this for publicity or do y'all really like each other? Because like you said, I think they do look nice together. And she 50 something. He only in his 30s, so she be looking. Sheree be looking good. 30s. Yeah, girl, I want to say he around my age, or he probably 40. But now I gotta look it up real fast. Let me look it up real fast, y'all. Ooh, that is not his name. It said Martell Holy.
Ain't nothing holy about. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop. I don't know that man.
We ain't talking about that show. So, he's 40. He's 82, baby. So he's 40. How old am my brother? That's the same age as Marcus.
The same. Yeah.
Okay, so he just turned.
He just turned 40. So he just got out of his 30s.
He just turned 41. Actually, he 41 because he 82. It's 2023.
Gotcha.
So he just turned 41.
Dang,
so
my brother.
And and Sheree. She right here. Sheree 53. So they look comparable though. She
know how to pick them. Now Sheree, that body, body yada.
Okay, that made me look them pants her workout pants. I'd be like, girl, let me get some of that booty.
By Sheree.
She do say.
Yes.
You know what's so funny is what they were saying that she had stole one of them. One of the designs you can get them from Shein or Amazon. It was like not the Shein by Sheree.
Y'all knew what I meant.
Ooh, girl, don't have Sheree coming for us like she be coming for Candy. Listen, baby, we ain't did nothing. We is not using you for no clickbait. Listen, I wish we could because we need some more views.
Okay. Who gonna check us, boo? We can.
You and your new boo, okay?
Oh, we don't care.
We welcome it. Listen. Anywho, but yeah, she looking good. She had a private chef come through and make them some food. And then she told him about Sonya having a party for Ross's 40th birthday party. Martell asked who was all going to be there. She said the girls. And she was like, and Candy. And then they showed a clip of, I guess, you know, they both feel the way about Candy. They showed a clip of Candy talking about how she think Martell is an opportunist. And then Martell gonna have the nerve to say, I guess she forgot what an opportunist was because she's married to one. Sir.
It's like, where you been at? Because you can't be talking about my brother Todd.
Todd Tucker?
The Todd Tucker.
You talking about Ace and Blaze, Daddy? You talking about... I don't know.
Riley's stepdaddy?
I do know his
What's
daughter.
the daughter name? Look, because I was like, Riley's stepdaddy. See,
I swear we know you. We know you, girl. She don't be on the show enough, so that's why
she ain't trying to fool with them.
She in New York working because Ty said she got to work. She can't be out here living life like the rest of these kids. Thank you. Yes, Kayla. That is her name. Kayla. I believe it is. Kayla.
I know my niece.
Kayla in New York working because Todd Tucker, the opportunist, making her work. Because she got to get to this money. Because he be getting to the money. Okay?
Exactly.
Now, don't do that, Martell. You ain't even supposed to be over here. I told Jasmine, if I could have named the episode, it would have been, Why is Martell here? You ain't talking about our cousin Ty.
Okay.
Leave him alone.
He our brother because Candy our sister.
Candy your sister. She my cousin.
Oh, you right. But you my sister.
We're married in. We married in. You can't be born. You can't just join in. You got to be born in. Any more thoughts
my
on
gosh,
that?
y'all. We is tripping. It's 7 minutes in and we ain't even talked about... Well, I guess we talking about a little bit.
Talked about what?
This episode.
We are talking about the episode. What are you talking about? We talking about the scene. Y'all, she's sleepy, okay? I'm like, we talking about the scene. We just got sidetracked a little bit. Okay. But we was talking about the scene because he said Ty was an opportunist. And we were talking about Ty.
Yes, you're right. Okay. I'm back, y'all. I'm woke.
Yes. Wake up. Wake up. You said no more thoughts about that scene? Nothing there. I feel like that food looked good. Because she had I started to put it in my notes, but I was like, I've been trying to work on taking less notes, just sticking to the points. But that food looks good that chef had made. It was like I don't know what it was, but it looked good. Anywho, the next scene is Candy.
Was it some salmon?
I think so.
Okay. It did look good. I do remember.
It looked like it was like some Oscar, you know, that stuff they put on. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm sorry.
You had to remember, I think that. Next up, we with Candy, probably like at her business. I mean, her building, whatever, because it wasn't her house.
Yeah,
so it must have been her business. Girl, that's what I wrote. I said she was meeting with her OG candy coated people, Don Juan and Karma. That's how her mama used to say. And Karma. And they were talking about Sheree and She by Sheree and how Candy's basically was just saying how, you know, Sheree, she be having good ideas, but she don't be wanting help and she don't want to spend money. And I said I was going to look at it to see, is her site even still up? I know it was down when she first had went up. Because it was like she had sold too much or something. But she back up. She's selling stuff.
Is it still expensive?
Girl, I'm not even going to look. I'm guessing so because we'll get to that. That ain't in this scene.
They bogus. The first
but let me see.
That came up. Can you see that?
No, we can't see that.
Oh gosh,
your phone ain't even in the camera.
You see that first one?
Oh, I can't see it. It's not clear. Oh, you should just tell us. I mean, maybe they can see it on their end. It's just not.
Oh, okay.
What is it? I was gonna say, is it Sheen? Yeah, she expensive because a mosaic she yoga mat is $130.
Dang, just to work out? I mean, to lay on a mat?
Just the mat. Okay. The leggings is $99. She got a 2-piece set for $132. She
I
can,
will
she
say
will.
that Candy stuff, like when she had I don't know if she still has a boutique, but I know every time we went to Atlanta, we would go to her Tags boutique, and she did have affordable things, which I appreciated because I'm like, I don't have your type of money. I don't have Candy money. So I
Girl,
appreciated Candy.
I was low key thinking that too. Like even with Sheree, I'm like, not to say that people in the audience can't, ain't got money, but I don't have it to afford to be paying 100. And because when they did a little steal moving forward in the episode, she had met up with Sonya and they did that little steal. It said her outfit was $247, and I was like, for the full, just for a 2-piece set, man, I'm not paying $250. I'm not. I'm not. Okay. Girl, just a pair of socks is $25.
Absolutely
Sheree.
not. What them socks do? Do we moonwalk?
They say they're a star. Wait, they don't say they're a star.
It's
It's
a
just a
star.
star on it. It says she's a star. Athletic socks, $25. Let's see the description. Looking for gym wear that's feminine, flattering, and functional. It don't do nothing. It's just feminine, flattering, and functional. Anywho, too much, too much, too much. They're discussing Sheree and how she basically don't be doing her business. In Candy's perspective, she don't be handling her business in the proper order, in the proper way. Clearly, her site is up. She's selling stuff, hopefully. So maybe she's doing better present day. Because this was last May when it had first came out. And so now we a whole year later. So maybe they may be doing better. They ended up showing I don't know what production that asked, but we find out that, like always, Candy booked and busy, and Ace on the phone crying for that baby.
Girl, that hurt in my heart. I was like, this goes to show it don't matter how much money you make. When your kids be like that, girl, that broke my heart. Like I wasn't about to cry or nothing, but I was
emotional.
sad. I was like, oh my gosh. Like if I were to ever get a call like that, like I'd be like, wrap this up. We out of here. Like
I got to go.
Like my kids are calling me.
I was like, oh, poor Ace.
It was so sad. I like how you yes. I understand you. I was like, oh my gosh, my nephew.
Like, girl, get from lead production. She's sitting in her, but she was looking cute though. But still, her fro. Girl, go on and leave and go be with your baby. So while she's talking to the OG Candy Coated people, Kenya and Monyetta show up. Monyetta has introduced Kenya to her new man friend, named Roy. Whatever. So now Kenya got a new little friend this season. You think it's gonna last?
Not unless Kenya's not unless her attitude changes. But it doesn't seem like Kenya is going to ever change, so I don't see it lasting long.
That part. Possibly. Okay. And then they talked about Martell. Both Monyetta and, is that how you say her name? Monyetta?
Girl, I don't know.
That's how I'm going to say it. Monyetta Shaw. It's either Monyetta or Monyetta. I'm going to say Monyetta. That sounds better. Both Monyetta and Candy said the street's been talking about Martell. And of course, Kenya always got to be doing the most. Talking about some, well, he slid in my DM. Whatever. They like, oh, what'd he say? I don't know. I didn't accept the message. So they have her accept the message just for them to see that he deleted it. Whatever. So whatever he sent her was deleted. So for all we know, it could have been something innocent. He could have accidentally commented on something. He could have been looking at her story, accidentally sent something. We don't know. Whatever. What the message said. So for her to kind of like insinuate
like
that he wanted her
sexy message.
Yes. Like, and I think she asked, like, should she tell Sheree or whatever? And I don't know. I don't even remember what their response was, but no, you shouldn't tell Sheree.
Because there's nothing
Because there's no message.
There's nothing to tell. Like, what? What made you? Why you want to be relevant in this stuff? Like because you didn't hear it on the streets, you want to be like, oh well.
Exactly.
Like no, stop
No,
it.
I didn't hear that, but he slid into my DMs. What he said, girl?
So are you the word on the street? Is he dating you?
Girl,
What?
listen, just whatever. But I knew something was gonna happen with her because, when what's her name? Sheree was talking to Martell. I think she had said like, "Yeah, Kenya asked about you, whatever," and she was like, "I don't know why, but whenever I talk to her, Kenya always asking about you."
Mm.
I was just
And he was like, "Have I even met her?"
Yes.
Which I mean, both Kenya and Martell get on my nerves, but I can definitely like with him saying it like that. I'm like, okay, you tried to
if
meet
you
her.
met her or not.
You tried to meet her because whether it was innocent
accident
or whatever, you still knew enough to go into Kenya Moore's Instagram to send a message.
Kenya Moore. You know what I thought it was? You know what I think it is? I ain't even gonna hold you. He probably reached out to Sheree and Kenya. Like, one of y'all gonna...
Because I need another show. I need some more money.
I'm gonna be on one of these shows. Whoever answer first. All right, whoever pick up first. And Sheree was like, me. Not to say that, I mean, she might really like him. She might really, because she said she was opening up to love again, whatever. So she may really like him. He may be on some opportunist stuff, but you never know. Anywho, we find out because Candy got to crying about Todd writing his movie, or he writing movies. He be want Candy to help. Now, the only thing I'd agree with in this scene with Candy, because y'all know I love me some Candy, but I agree with her when she said that when he wanted to do like the little table read thing, she couldn't do it at, let's say, 11 o'clock that morning because she was busy. He didn't think about, I guess, rescheduling it. Then the day of, it was at like 4 o'clock. And she was like, oh, happened to the 11 o'clock. And then he was like, oh, the other person couldn't do 11 o'clock. So he rescheduled it. That would make me mad too. Like, so you don't take into consideration my schedule, but you'll take their schedule into consideration.
Yeah.
No matter who, if you were working with somebody else, two random people, and one person said, I can't do 11, even if the other person could have, y'all could have coordinated the time that worked for everybody. But to just make it be like, okay, well, it don't work for Candy. Oh, well, if it still worked for that person, we gonna move forward with it. Like, no. Now that part made me mad because that's what men be doing. Okay, they just be catering to everybody else. No, nigga, right. Listen. Right. Listen, I told you that's the only part I agree with her. The rest of it, I said, Candy, now you can't be mad at this man. You can't be mad at him for trying to write a movie and try to do something different. Like,
she's getting a taste of her own medicine because this is probably how he feels. And he probably doesn't even vocalize it. But now that you got just a little bit time, because clearly you still don't have a lot of time because Ace wouldn't be calling.
Because Ace was on the phone calling and crying.
Exactly. So she just got an itty bitty little bit more time. And now she want to be like, I just don't understand. And I get the frustration because, when she get frustrated or mad or whatever she do, start crying.
That voice. I said, oh, she is upset.
I know her pain because that's exactly how I be. I be like, oh my goodness, when you be just so mad, you just be like, I be mad that I'm crying because I'm like, I don't want to cry. I want to get this out. Like, let me get it out. But yeah, I just, I hope that they don't let this show like break them up or nothing because these reality shows are like bound to do that, and I'm rooting for them.
We are rooting for y'all because y'all are my cousins. Y'all her sister and brother-in-law. Next up, we go to Sonya's house. Her whole family live in the house with her. So it's her parents, her sister's husband, her sister and her husband, 2 kids, and then her husband, 1 kid. So it's 3 little kids, and all the rest of them is adults.
9 people.
Girl. So she's throwing a party for her husband's 40th birthday party. She got a point to prove, so she's trying to do better than last year. Because last year she threw, what was it, a birthday party for somebody, and they was like, "This is Party City." Where you went, Party City?
I was like, don't knock Party City. She just needed to do it better. Like,
yeah, first of all, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Okay, save your coins. All right, don't let nobody shame
girls.
you.
Listen.
Don't let nobody shame you. And yeah, I'll spend money on my family. I don't know you like that. Party City, it is.
She's finna get these dry, what they had, patty cakes or whatever they was.
I don't know what it was.
Beef patties. You gonna get these dry beef patties. Think I'm gonna give you authentic Jamaican food? I don't know you.
But y'all ate them. Y'all ate it.
They sure did. So my throat dry. Get some water.
Y'all drink water at Popeyes when y'all get them dry biscuits. Y'all keep going back.
Oh my gosh. Have you tried the strawberry biscuits?
I did. I wasn't impressed.
Oh, Jalen just like, oh my gosh, you gotta try them. I was like, I can't. Like, I don't even like the regular biscuits.
Let me not say I wasn't impressed. It just wasn't. You know how people hype it up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't worth the hype.
I got you.
So Sonya's brother-in-law is currently her assistant. Mm-hmm. And she had asked him if he thought it was harder than what, is it easier or harder? And he was like harder. But I was kind of confused because I feel like he was like low key complaining, but that's exactly what an assistant do. Because he was like, I'm having to book you for podcasts, do whatever, book your flights, that's
be like, did y'all not go over the description?
Like,
because that's what I think an assistant would do.
You're mad because you're doing all of my daily activities. Like, I tell you, I need to be here, make sure I get there. Like, I don't understand. I mean, again, I ain't trying to come for her brother-in-law, but from when he had said whatever he said, I was like, that sounds like an assistant to me.
And you signed up for it.
Whatever.
So.
Yes. I mean, I did. Then when she was like, she's always helped her family. She like the breadwinner, and then she put everybody on. It was kind of like, it was almost kind of braggadocious. Like, okay, Sonya, like, I do that. And my mama was my manager. My daddy was my manager. So I made everybody money. And okay, girl. Like, I mean, I don't know. I think she meant well.
Came on there and was like, you ain't no runner no more. You just running your mouth.
I was like, I think she meant well. It just came off kind of blah, whatever. Oh. And then her sister said that she don't respect boundaries or whatever. And I was like, well, so what she said, like in that moment, because she was like, you trying to talk business, he trying to eat dinner or whatever. And I was like,
I think she was just giving an example of like how it can change so quickly, which that happens when you mix business with pleasure. Like it's hard to have a hard stop on, okay, now we're not talking about business. Let's talk about family type deal, because, something may come up when I'm talking family and be like, oh yeah, did you book that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So.
And then I was like, I can understand her sister though, when she's talking about the dinner thing and then coming to get the kids and like, girl, dinner's at 6:30. You come tell them at 6:25, y'all want to go outside and play? No, they do not. We about to eat dinner. Like, you see this food is almost done. Like, what? Why would you do that? Like, So they need to work that out. It's too many people in that house.
Unless that house is huge, like, I mean, it probably is a huge house, but it's just like, y'all still need to work that out, because I think Aaron had came in when the sister was talking. He was like, oh, she real Jamaican. Like, she that accent is strong. I was like, yeah, she mad. She big mad.
Yeah, like, So yes, hopefully they'll work that out. Prayerfully the family don't get, no issues, but we'll see. Tune in. The next scene, we at Candy's house, just real fast. This is when Candy was irritated that Ty was on the computer and it's supposed to be family time. And it's kind of what we already said. Like, girl, like how I always make time for family time. Okay, well, you made time for family time when it was convenient for you. Like, this baby work it, whatever. Like, let him. At the end of the day, I'll be feeling like, now, in the words of Brian, our brother-in-law, it's probably his fault. He has conditioned her to be this way and enabled her to be this way. So when she expects things a certain way, like when she's saying it's family time and you're supposed to be here, I expect you to just be present, even though I'm pretty sure there are many times where it was family time and you wasn't present and you had to work and I was supposed to accept that. whatever, because she was making the plates and she was just like, oh, I'm so like I'm getting frustrated or whatever it was. No,
Singing
like,
that song. I was like, oh, petty boots, petty boots. But I'm guilty of that though. Like sometimes when like you know how both of us will be watching a show, but both of us will be on our phone. And then when I'm done with my phone, I put my phone down or whatever, and I'll be like, "You still on your phone? Like, dude, come on! Like, we watching it." He'd be like, "You literally just put your phone down.
Don't do that. Don't do that."
So I try my hardest not to even bring my phone or nothing, and I try my hardest not to even say nothing. I just be like, "Let me watch the show. If he missed it, he just gonna have to, see it over or whatever like that. But just shut your mouth because you know that you're guilty of this stuff too."
Candy,
it's growing pains.
Do better, Candy. Do better. I mean, this was a while ago, but do better, Candy. Next thing, we at Marlo's house with her nephews, Michael and William. She's still being a muntie. And they have a life coach, Miss Sharon. And I was like, I like that she, is actively trying to be a better person for them kids. Because they need it, whatever. And I mean, it was kind of irritating. I mean, I can understand the frustration last season, and you'd be like, so you just gonna get the kids back? Like, you just gave them back.
Dude but returned it like it was a t-shirt.
Return to sender.
This do not fit.
Mom was like, I mean, I felt bad because she had said that since her sister was released, she ain't came to see the kids. And she was like, and I was just like, dang, like, I mean, clearly they have a family history of probably like some kind of mental illness or whatever, or something's going on. So definitely we'll be praying for their family. Hope, pray for reunifications, for the children and their mom, her and her sister, her and her mom, all of the above. But I love that as far as her and the boys, she's trying to make them all better. Like, let's get this counseling. Let's have this life coach. And it sounded great. I like the idea of the family motto. And then having the family picture to kind of like remind us of our family mission. That's what it was, like the family mission. So I like that. Next week at Sheree's house, that's where I wrote that Sonya came over and Sheree had that 2-piece for $274. I put that in the notes because I was like, why is it $274? Not gonna pay that. Then Sheree's friend Courtney came by, and somehow she ended up being one of Sheree's +1. I was like, Sheree had a +2.
Right, like you had Martell and this new girl.
Like, interesting.
No, I take that back. She did say, did she tell old girl, like, I had told her about the party. Now did old girl, I can't think of her name, Sonya. Did she, then did, after she had found out about the party, did she say, oh yeah, you should come?
No.
Oh.
She's coming. I put in my notes, she's coming to Ross's party with Sheree. So I think Sheree said, I'm bringing her.
Drunk my water. Oh.
To my knowledge.
Sonya was like, oh, girl, yeah, you can come. You cool.
You can come. You seem nice. No. She was like, I'm going to bring. I think she said, I'm going to bring her to the party. Is that okay? Whatever, or something like that.
So I don't like when that type of stuff.
Because you asking me in front of the person,
right? Like,
girl, well, I'm supposed to say no.
Because I mean, honestly, I could be like, well, we already had RSVP for a certain amount of people, so I'll catch you in the next. Like, I'll keep you in the loop for the next.
And I don't even know it's my husband's birthday party.
My husband don't know you. I just met you, and this is a milestone. Like, he don't know you.
I don't know you. I know you. I mean, I just met you. You seem nice.
They had to make production.
Well, they had to get her to that party because Courtney said she let the ladies know that although she doesn't know Candy, they are in the same circles and they have crossed paths, and that Candy has been asking around about her and checking her IG because Candy heard, according to Courtney, Candy heard that Courtney said that they were friends. So, which was weird. It was such a weird, so somebody told Candy that you said, oh, I know Candy, basically like, oh, me and Candy are friends, whatever. And so now you feel away because somebody told Candy that, and then Candy decided to try to find out who you were. Like, why you mad at Candy?
Right. Like, why you she trying to figure out who's saying I'm your friend?
Yes, who's saying I'm their friend? I don't know her. Like, Whatever.
So yes, I'm going to check out your page. Yes, I'm going to look to see who is saying that, because it's a privilege to be my friend.
Exactly. Especially somebody like Courtney. Who? I don't know that person. Who said that? Who said that? Like, no. Sheree already feeling some way about Candy. She's talking about she was using her as clickbait because she was doing her little spoofs.
But I gotta give it to Candy. Those spoofs be funny as ever, dude. I was like, I ain't know she had it in her, because they be good.
Girl, they do be funny. Like, so Courtney giving her little I hate Candy speech. Sheree give her I hate Candy speech. So I just said, listen, I'm gonna meet with Candy tomorrow.
Cool.
I'm recording with her tomorrow, so I ain't got nothing to say. Leave me up out of that. That's my friend.
I ain't mad at her at all. That baby said, well, me and Candy, we cool right now, so I'm sorry that y'all.
I'm gonna see her tomorrow. Not even that we cool. I'm hanging out with her tomorrow. Okay? I'm gonna see her tomorrow. So that's a y'all problem.
Edit that out at all.
That's a y'all problem. Okay, you ain't gonna have. I know we recorded. Y'all not gonna have me on the camera talking about some Candy, and then tomorrow y'all see me up with her acting fake. No. Sonya said, "Listen, I may be new. This only my second season, but the baby catching on. Okay." I know who the star of the show is. Okay, I know who gonna keep their peach. So let me make sure.
Who got the bags?
Peach or no peach, like you said, she got the bag. So I'm gonna make sure my alliance is good. Okay. She said, well, I'm gonna see her tomorrow. So no, nothing to say
nice
negative over
you.
here.
See you later.
See you at the party. Okay. Speaking of, the next scene is Ross's party. So Sonya had a budget of $40,000 and spent 100. 100. Girl, that's $60,000 over budget.
Over. How do you go?
It's but your budget was $40,000 and you spent double plus another 20 of your original budget. Like, girl, it was a Harlem Nights theme. Okay, they had casino table games and everything. All right,
girl. 100,000. You should have y'all should have just went to Harlem. Go ahead, fly out, like, because you tripping.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with a little Party City. Okay, you let the ladies talk you right. Talk you into $100,000 worth of debt.
That check come, because
I ain't gonna say debt, but
well, we don't know, because Ross know how much she paid.
I don't know what Ross know, but
he gonna be like,
actually his name is Aaron. His name Aaron.
I saw that. I was like, so where we get Ross from? Ain't that
Ross
his last
name?
Okay.
You know how people just call people names.
I got you.
Whatever. Because it was funny, because when they had highlighted it, I had saw Aaron. I was like, so did they forget to take the person's name out the what you call it?
Like, you paid $100,000, baby. You better have everybody's name right.
I was like, so who did these invitations? Because then I was like, you know what? I think at the party it said it was his initials. It was like A something, whatever. And I was like, I think his last name is Ross. Like, okay, his name Aaron. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Listen, until the party, I forgot all about Ralph and Drew.
Oh, girl.
Clearly you did too. So Ralph came to the party without Drew because she wasn't feeling well and she dealing with a family crisis. Again, I do not agree. I don't agree with Kenya a lot of times. But number one, he should have just said she not feeling well, so she didn't come. Yes, Jasmine, I see your hand is up.
So Drew and Sonya, they not friends, right?
I don't think so. I think they fell out.
But Ralph and Aaron, they friends.
Mm-hmm.
So why he just couldn't say, y'all know Drew don't fool around with Sonya? Like, but I'm coming for my boy.
Because, he probably just wanted to be, nice for the...
Girl, that lie sounded so dumb. I was like, this don't even sound like a good lie.
TV purposes. He not a liar. You see, he couldn't even tell her what he was doing in Florida. He couldn't even come up with a lie. When he told her he was in Florida and she said, what was you doing there? And he didn't tell her why he was there.
But is she not feeling good, or is her daddy sick? Like, which one is it? She not feeling good because her daddy's sick?
Gotta pick a struggle. They both going on right now. But that's what I'm saying. He could have just said she not feeling good. Because I agree with Kenya. Because Kenya said if it's a family emergency, sir, this is your family. If your wife is not, if she can't come, it's a family crisis, sir. You shouldn't be here because it's a family crisis. Her family is your family,
and it happened just right now. Like, yeah, right now. I was like, exactly. Like, you sound so dumb. Like, if it just happened, then we're canceling everything. Like, I'm going to be there for my wife. Like, what is the problem?
That part, like, oh my gosh, whatever.
Wasted a scene.
Ralph said he came to support his boy Ross, so that's why he was there. Whatever. Then randomly, Courtney talking about I just found out me and Ralph is cousins. This is my cousin. He like, yeah, we just found out just now.
So y'all discussing family trees like at a party?
I mean, I will say maybe he's seen her, maybe she's seen him, and they like, you look familiar, whatever. And then maybe they was talking, and it was like, oh, your mama such and such, and then it's possible, but it was just like
they both seem like too much for me. I won't be shocked. He probably was trying to holler at her.
And she probably was like, now, boy, let me... Because he did say, we just found... No, nigga, you just found out. She probably knew. Like, oh, Drew Sidor husband is my cousin. Like, I don't know. Of course, Marlo on Messy Boot Self. She gonna talk to Courtney. And I don't even know why. Was Courtney telling Marlo about the situation? Mm-hmm. She must have been. Because then Marlo was like, well, you should talk to Candy about that.
For what? Why? Like, that is another reason of why this should not be brought up.
And then Marlo go say something, she said something about her not being in no mess. Like, finally, it's not me.
But you started it.
You're encouraging the foolishness. Like, you should have just been like, because again, I told y'all what the situation was. I don't understand why the girl got to go talk to Candy about anything. But we'll get back to that. I'm like, y'all just do anything for like a disagreement to get somebody upset. Like, stupid. Candy, Monyetta, and Kenya are having a side conversation about Martell dating somebody in Atlanta. And they wanted to know if they should, they wanted to know if they should tell Sheree what they heard. Just kind of thinking like, well, I heard this. Should we tell Sheree? Whatever. Kenya then walks over to Sheree and asks, can she speak to her? So Sheree and Kenya and Monyetta go to the bar. Monyetta tells her that they heard that Martell has been dating another woman in Atlanta. Sheree doesn't know anything about this, ain't heard nothing about it, and said, well, I'm a Ferrari. And if he talking to somebody else, they a Toyota. So, it would definitely be a downgrade. All right. I don't know. I mean, if that's his prerogative, but I'm a Ferrari. Okay. Vroom, vroom. I'm like, I mean, I ain't mad at her. You better say that you were top. I'm top of the line. I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Listen. That's who I is, okay? I'm top of the line. Anything other than me is under me, okay? Below. I am who I am. It is what it is. Thoughts?
Oh, gosh. Hey, I don't... I mean, they're not showing... I mean, they haven't actually said that they, like, go together for real. But, I mean, he is coming to your house and you told him to go change. I mean, this was in the first scene or whatever. You told him to go change. So clearly he has clothes that was over there. So I guess y'all exclusive.
I didn't even think about that.
Exclusive or whatever. I don't know. But I mean, until she really got the facts, she can play dumb or whatever like that. She can do whatever she wants.
I mean, I ain't mad at it. Especially if you ain't got no names to bring me. Because she was like, is she here? Is she here?
But that's the scary part, because what if it was like, oh, she definitely is here? Like, I wouldn't want to be getting in the messiness of that. Like, okay, like, but hey, she's been in worse scenarios, so this won't.
It's hard to give him the benefit of the doubt too, because He didn't had a whole wife with a whole mistress in the same city with matching cars with the mistress and everything. So
What you was gonna call her?
you know, no, I was saying mistress. I didn't say
Oh.
I messed up saying mistress. I
Oh.
said mistress. I missed the
Oh.
S.
I
What
thought you was
thought I was
calling her
trying to
out her
call her?
name. I was like,
No.
I am appalled.
I just the S came out of the mistress and it was like mistress. I don't know what a mistress is, but that's what she is. She a mistress, okay? Like I promise I won't call nobody out there now, okay? I don't know that girl. And we ain't talking about that show. Okay.
Right.
But I was just saying it'll be hard to give him the benefit of the doubt knowing that that's his history.
Right.
But like you said, we don't know the stats of their relationship. They like exclusive, whatever. They something because she said that he had in the first scene, she did say they've seen each other every weekend since May of last year, whatever.
Yeah.
Because
So.
he's still in Huntsville and she in Atlanta. How far is that from each other?
Probably a good 3-4 hours because Alabama and Georgia, they like right by each other.
Okay, so now we cut over to Sonya, Courtney, and Candy are having a conversation. Courtney mentions to Candy how their mutual friend called her and said, "Hey, did you tell somebody that you and Candy were friends?" Courtney said she didn't say that they were friends. Candy confirms that she was asked if she knew Courtney, and they both basically agree that they have seen each other around. They don't know one another. Whatever. Candy was asked Courtney, like, because Courtney was talking to her, but her energy was a little off. So Candy, like, I don't understand why you coming at me. Like, why your energy so crazy towards me or whatever. Courtney said, because I heard that you said I claimed you as a friend. That's what I heard. Like, I don't understand.
You gonna be mad because that's what I heard? Like girl, you gonna go sit down somewhere?
That's what I heard. That's what I repeated. Like, I heard that Jasmine claimed me as a friend. So you gonna be like, oh, that's what you heard? That's what I heard. Why you mad? That's what I heard. If anything, you should be trying to figure out who told me that. And that's who you gotta go be mad at. Don't be mad at me for receiving information.
I'm the recipient. Like, I'm receiving the information. I didn't give it.
She was like, and she was like, I'm mad. Or whatever. What she said? I heard that you said I claimed you as a friend. Candy said, I asked them if they knew you. Courtney said, that's not how it came back to me. And I'm like, she lying, because when she had first met with Sheree and Sonya, she said that she heard that that's what Candy had said, and Candy was trying to find out who she was because she was looking at her Instagram and everything. So don't make it seem like Candy not telling you the truth. She did ask if somebody knew you, and she was trying to figure out who you was. Like, and that's what you said. So I'm not, girl, you just want some TV time.
That's
and you want
exactly
and you looking stupid.
Very dumb.
Like, you're looking dumb.
For real.
Candy said, I don't. Candy's like, look, I don't know you. Courtney agreed, but she's trying to talk over Candy. So Candy gets louder. Courtney matches her. She get loud. Sonya interject and was like, okay, I hope y'all cleared the air.
Girl, it's still going on. The air is still foggy. Okay.
Okay, I hope y'all. Okay, let me come through the smoke. Hold on. I hope you guys cleared.
Y'all okay? Y'all good? Everybody breathing? All right, we're good. We're good over here.
I hope she gonna mess around and pass out like the daddy did from This Is Us, because she gonna have smoke inhalation because all the smoke was still there. Okay, talking about some is I hope they cleared it. Like, no, the smoke is still very smoky. Okay, and you gonna pass out. Okay, anywho, she was like, I hope y'all cleared the air. And she did tell Courtney, I do think that you felt some sort of way and you did bring that energy to the conversation. Courtney apologized and said she just wanted clarity, and ended her apology with saying she doesn't have to clout chase. But she put a little bounce with that statement, because she was like, I don't have to clout chase or whatever. And Candy like, oh, Candy about to get blown up on that thing, okay? She was like, girl, I don't understand why you bumped. Like, what she said, you bouncing at me. I don't know why you had to bounce. Like, I was like, ooh, you better get away from Candy,
okay,
girl.
they don't know Candy. They don't know Candy.
Like, y'all think she's sweet. Okay, that baby is not. All right, that baby. Don't let this sweetness fool you. All right. She was like, girl, did she say she was going to strangle her? Or what did she say?
She said head, but I'm about to head. I said, why you going to head butter?
We some head busters. We some head busters. We ain't not gonna. Okay, she's some head butters. I'm a head butter. I'm a head butter.
Candy.
But I mean, I get it though, because it's like, girl, you bouncing up at me. You get all this crazy energy, and it's all because I repeated what I heard you said about me and you, which is, I heard that you said we were friends. I wasn't mad at you about it.
I was mad, not mad, but I was like, dang, Candy. Like, I was disappointed that Candy would even let her get that type of fame. Like, she's irrelevant. Like, don't let her mess up your night because she trying to have her 5 seconds of fame. Like, nobody knows Courtney. Nobody still knows who Courtney is. I'm sad she got my sister name, but
yeah,
she needs to move on.
Especially the reason. Like, what was the reason?
Right. Like, it wasn't even a real reason. I could see if you be like, oh yeah, somebody told me that you slept with Todd, so I'm finna, anytime I see you, like if I DM'd you a real DM, unlike what Martell sent Kenya,
I mean, he did send her a real DM. He just deleted it, so we don't know what the message said.
Okay, so I could see if I can see if I sent you a DM like, yeah, I heard that you said just you slept with Todd on site. When I see you, I'm busting your head type deal.
But even then, it's not even, this whole situation is not even Candy's fault. That baby, like, if the issue that Courtney has with Candy is not an issue at all. If anything, Candy should have been the one to bring this to the forefront. Like, oh, that's like, that girl, you Courtney.
The girl that keeps saying that you
Courtney
my friend.
That said that she's my friend. Yes, and then been like, excuse me, do I know you? How do I know you? And then she could have been like, oh, well, I never said that. And then Candy could have been the one to be like, well, that ain't what I heard, because you're the one who allegedly said it. So then I could have an attitude with you because everything that I'm heard allegedly came from you. And but you're coming at me for like, something I'm that like you allegedly said that people told me and I heard it and never even approached you about it though. Like, I never said nothing to you. Like, it was just the roles wasn't making sense. Like, who? Why you
definitely
mad?
Reversed. They definitely were reversed.
You are not the victim, ma'am. You are the aggressor, and then you're the aggressor to begin with, and then you're the aggressor in the situation, ma'am. Make it make sense. Like, you're the aggressor trying to be the victim. Like, I don't, get her out of here.
Listen, right. Andy told her, if you gonna be on this show, you gotta come with some type of drama because everybody can't get along.
Listen, Andy, Marlo already don't get along with Candy. Won't need nobody else. Won't need nobody. And Sheree already mad at Candy. Won't need nobody else. Won't need nobody else.
I don't know why they doing that to Candy. Like,
won't need nobody else.
That's questionable.
Because listen, definitely. Now I will say, Courtney did say, I ain't like that because I do believe that Candy is worldwide. She did say that. Like, Candy is worldwide. So I'm like, okay. So
Courtney want to be her friend. I ain't about to.
Yes, I'm saying that's why you acting like this because you already told everybody you her friend. Now you said yes.
And Candy said no, she ain't my friend. I know you was in a picture with the girl that I really do know. I really know. I think Dina.
Her friend. I think, girl. I was just about to say yes.
Courtney and Dina. That's hilarious.
When I said I was about to say she was in the picture with Dina. These are our real life people, y'all. Our real sister name is Courtney, and one of her best friends' name is Dina. So it's like, girl, now Dina is my friend, but I seen that you knew Dina, so I'm like, oh, okay, she knows Dina, whatever. And that's basically it. Like, and I feel like that's probably Candy's way of saying she solved it. When I seen you in the picture with Dina, I was like, oh, okay, she know Dina. Whatever. Like,
and she may feel that she knows me. She may have been around Dina when Dina was talking to me, and I may have said hello, but that don't make us friends. That's why I was
lurking on your page because I was trying to figure out who you is, and I seen you with Dina, and I said, "Oh, that's how she probably know me through Dina." But she don't know me. We just know the same people. Anywho, y'all, let's close it up. the scene cuts or the episode cuts with Kenya telling Sheree about this phantom DM
We went from
that
one stupid
Martell
thing to the
sent.
next.
That Martell sent that we don't even know what the message entailed. Because she told her, like, he sent me a DM. She was like, did she ask her to see it? Yeah, I think she was like, did she was like, no,
she
said,
probably did. I think
she asked, what did it say? I think she said she didn't know. And she said, well, Martell's here. Let's just find out ourselves. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I like that about Sheree. That's right. Oh, you don't remember? You don't know?
You don't remember?
Martell,
you did this.
Come on over here. Let me talk to you for a second.
He's here in the present. Like, there's no he say, she say stuff. None of that Courtney and Candy stuff that's going on right now. We're going to do it right here.
You said, he said, y'all both here. So I said, let's talk it out.
So we can say it together.
So we can figure it out. And you will know he don't want you. Okay, girl. Because then even next, when they showed the preview of them, like, getting into it, and she's like, he was in my DM.
Girl, he wasn't saying nothing.
No, I mean, I love how you keep saying he didn't say nothing. Even if he did, we don't know. We don't know if he's innocent or guilty. But for now, no matter what, he's gonna be innocent because there's no message to say this is what he said. Like, unless you got Instagram ties and you can be like, hey y'all, can y'all delete the message and tell me what the message said? There's no way we're gonna know what he said. He could have said, you the most beautiful woman in the world, for all we know. But we don't know what he said.
Hey, I lost Sheree's number. What's her number?
I mean, it is.
I ain't trying to act like he ain't no dog, though.
It is suspect because it's deleted, whatever. But because it's deleted, all we can do is give him the benefit of the doubt because we don't know what the message said.
Innocent to proven guilty.
Yes, I would never tell somebody they messaged me and there was no message. Like, make it make sense. And y'all, that's it. That's it. That's all we got to say. Y'all. We'll hopefully next month. Next month. Hopefully next week's episode won't be. I mean, hopefully the drama has substance. You know what I mean? This week it was very much like unseasoned. Like,
yeah, there's definitely bland.
Yes, there's no purpose for this. There's no DM. There's no real issue with Candy. Like, girl, sit down. If anything, did Sheree say hi to Candy at the party? I feel like they had like a brief little, hey girl. Like,
I think so. I think it was kind of shade from Sheree, though, if I can recall. It was like, oh, I feel like it was some or whatever. And then Candy was just like, okay.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, like, now that, that got a little, we're Salt Bay. That got a little whatever, but the rest of this stuff.
Not the Salt Bay.
The rest of this stuff, trash. Courtney, listen now, girl. I mean, I know the season is already taped and recorded. I don't want to see you back on my screen acting crazy.
Come like you got some sense, okay?
Yes, because otherwise I'm gonna be like me. I'm gonna treat you like I treat Mia, okay, from over in Potomac. And every episode you hear, why? I'm about to do like I did Martell. Why is she here? Like, why? Whose woman is this? Get her up out of here. This episode, Courtney, you can go. But all right, Monyetta, she be doing all right. Oh, Monyetta did feel away about Candy feeling like she didn't have her back last season. But I feel like I agree with Monyetta, I think. Because it was the scene where they showed the clip where Marlo was telling them how she had got rid of her boys or whatever else. And I think she had said that Candy, whatever Candy's input was on it, and Monyetta didn't agree with Candy, but she didn't agree with Marlo either. She was just like, oh, okay, well, she said something about like maybe she hope it get better or that I hope y'all work it out, whatever. And I guess she said, I guess Candy felt like Monyetta didn't have her back, whatever. I was just like, because Monyetta was like, I don't like that. I don't like that she feel like I didn't take up for her in that moment where it really wasn't necessary. So I kind of feel like that's a little teaser to show us that there may be a disconnect with them this season. We'll see. Any final thoughts?
Y'all come back better next week, Sunday. Please get something better. Like I risked a whole hour of sleep.
Like, I don't understand. I could be doing homework. That's it. Okay, we ain't make it worth our while. Okay, this is only episode 1.
Right. Usually episode 1 be like, dang, I can't wait to the rest of the. But this one I was just like, you sure you want to record?
We were supposed to record last night, y'all. So we gonna move these reviews to Wednesday. So that's why we said we view review Wednesdays.
We view on Wednesdays.
Yes. So hope you enjoyed this review. Like, share, comment, all the above. Holler at you next week.
Toodles.
Ta-ta.